First up, Russians have begun voting in an election expected to confirm Vladimir Putin as president for another 6 years. Now, voting started in the easternmost parts of the country. Now, Putin's aides are targeting a victory of at least 70% of the vote, with a turnout of more than 70%. A better result than the 4 presidential elections held during the 18 years the country has been under his control. Now, Putin is already the country's longest-serving leader since the Soviet dictatorship of Joseph Stalin. Now, a win would mean a Putin-led Russia until 2024, after which he is constitutionally obliged to stand down. And Boris Yeltsin's surprise resignation catapulted Vladimir Putin to power at the turn of the millennium. Now, both Putin did not waste time to cement his hold on power. Today, Putin has acquired a larger-than-life persona with dreams of reclaiming Russia's old glory. WION's Ramesh Ramachandran takes a trip down memory lane.
31st December 1999. As the world counted down to the new millennium, 47-year-old Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin walked into the Kremlin as the president of Russia. It was a different era. Bill Clinton was the United States president, Jiang Zemin ruled China, Saddam Hussein was alive, and the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York were still standing. But in the last 18 years and counting, Putin so cemented his hold on power that he has become synonymous with Russia. Between 2008 and 2012, when Putin stepped down to become Prime Minister to President Dmitry Medvedev, no one was in doubt as to who ruled Russia. Putin's Russia today is a far cry from the one he inherited as a former KGB spy-turned-politician. Since the last Russian presidential election in 2012, Putin has militarily intervened in the Ukraine and annexed Crimea. Incidentally, Sunday's election will be held on the 4th anniversary of the annexation of Crimea. Putin has injected Russia back into the new great game in West Asia by propping up Bashar al-Assad of Syria. And what's more, Putin is credited with installing Donald Trump in the White House. On the flip side, personal and press freedoms in Russia are in peril. Dissent is not tolerated, the Russian economy is not doing as well as he would like it to, and increasingly, Putin resembles an authoritarian Tsar-like figure. In 2013, his approval ratings dropped to their lowest level in the 13 years since he came to power. But even then, he remained the lone politician of consequence in Russia. Now 65, Putin is certain to return to power for the 4th time as the president of Russia. Except for a rally at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow earlier this month, he has not bothered to campaign much. Putin makes no bones about his desire to see Russia regain its preeminent position in world affairs. He said as much in his 2000 inauguration speech. We must not forget anything. We need to know our history, know it for what it is, draw lessons from it, always remember those who created the Russian state, defending his dignity, made him a great, powerful, mighty state. In the same speech, Putin also said, I can assure you that in my work I will be guided only by the interests of the state, but there may well be mistakes. The mistakes Putin may have made in the last 18 years and how much they cost Russia and the world will only be known in the fullness of time. Ramesh Ramachandran, WION.